like exclusive prints and a special Mike S. Miller cover. Back now only on INDIEGOGO. Hey guys, if you are enjoying the content here on the JERKMONGER Show, be sure to subscribe, like this video, and please share. Thanks. What's up, everybody? Welcome one, welcome all to the JERKMONGER Show. I am your host, the JERKMONGER, Elliot Fernandez. All kinds of names, all kinds of accolades, but the reality is this. At the end of the day, this is you and me. I'm just kidding. Anyway, what's up, guys? All right, Mike Oxmile says, crying black man here. Oh, crying black man. I don't know what to... That's all I got for you. Shinto Ketchu says, hola. Peter Sharon says, yo. You stepping on Mike's toes during cross-examinations. Am I? Man, how long has he been on cross-examinations? Sheesh. Man, I got to get my time in too, man. Let me adjust my camera. So you're not looking at my legs, my sexy legs. ERT says, iPad is awesome for art. Yes, it is. It is awesome for art. Hold on, I got to get my Face ID on here. Come on now. Face ID. Talk to always. Hey, excited for this. I got an iPad and still don't know how to use it proper. Well, talk to always. I'm going to be doing some stuff. Today I'm just going to be showing a couple of files that I've been working on. Trying to get used to some of this stuff. Oh, I got some more messaging here. Let me just check it out. Okay, it's enough of that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my camera so for that you could see. Boom. Here we are. All right, so here's my iPad. I just want to show you guys. Procreate, Adobe, or Clip Studio. I'm using Clip Studio for now. Hey, Kuzmeti, how are you? Good to see you. Mike Oxmall says he's got 10 left. 10 left of what? Oh, he's got 10 minutes left. Okay. Well, that's good. All right, so this is the pen. As you can see, this is the pen, and I actually bought this. This is you guys can't see it. This is like a grip thing. I'm still getting used to it because it's a little large. It's designed for like tattoo artists. It's made by tattoo artists for tattoo artists. It slips on real nice and easy. No problem, right? I get it as far in as I need to. Mike said he's going to wrap up early and send everyone to see you. Oh, that's all right. Clip Studio breaks my heart with that subscription deal. Yeah, but Talk, it's not that bad. Clip Studio Pro is only $25 a year. It really isn't that bad. I mean, I've spent more money on things like that. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to try to get something going here. So I'm going to go ahead and file. I'm going to open. And I have a couple of things I've been playing with, a couple of concepts, couple of things, right? I'm going to show you what I've been kind of goofing around with here. Let's see. I'm going to go with this first and this. No, I guess I'm going to go with this first. Again, this is a nice tool. I like this. I like this a lot. I just think it's a little large, but it works great. Anyway, so this right here was just an experiment. I started out with this idea, trying to test out the ink as situation, make sure that I can get something that looks like what I'd be proud of, in general. I had a great conversation with someone on Twitter. They recommended I upgrade my case, and I'm a little sad because this case cost me $60. But I'm getting a just so I can be safe, because this is such an important investment. I'm getting a, what do you call those things? The OtterBox. I'm getting an OtterBox for this, so I'm kind of excited. It's coming in the mail soon, just so you know. But I'm really happy with this. So this is just, I was experimenting with the line weights of the different brushes. Mike Oxman said, I like G Pen, but change the brush to ink drop. What does ink drop mean? I don't know what that means. Ink comes out awesome on iPad. Yeah, it does. It does. And I'm going to show you. I think I went over this the last time. I was kind of playing around in different programs. I can light up. I can light up. Was it? What's the one that everybody talks about? The other one. The other program. It doesn't remember. I can't remember. Everyone, please hit that like button to support the channel. Thanks to Slacker. Hi, thank you, Slacker. I appreciate that. All right. Wait, but E. Ortiz says, but Clip Studio is amazing on the iPad Pro. Whoa. What's going on here? Mike says, I have a Wacom tablet and the pencil is too thick for my slender hand and they hurt and everything is pain. I've got a Wacom tablet. I got a Wacom tablet too. Let's see. Without hair, you look like Joe Rogan. Thank you, SV. But Procreate is one time 10 and out. It's a one time 10 and I'm done, but I also don't like it as much. I don't like it yet. I'm still working on that. Mike Oxmal says there's brushes that you can set up to have specific patterns, including cross hatching and stuff like that. Oh, well, I'm excited. I know this. I bought a bunch of brushes from Friendin over on Gumroad, and I'm trying to figure out how to install those. I just uploaded a bunch of those into Dropbox, so I'm hoping following some of the information I found online to do that. I'm looking forward to getting something cooking here. All right, so this was just a naked dude. I was just experimenting with this idea, you know what, and I kind of petered out right about here. This whole thing got jacked up here. This is garbage, but this here was kind of cool, as you can see, pretty nice. I'm really excited about that. I wish I could connect this to. I wish I could do OBS through here, but I don't know how to do that. Anyway, so that's this one. I also have this thing here. Oops, I can't double click it. So this right here is just a guy that I had crawling on the floor. This was like started out as a Spider-Man idea. So this was the drawing, as you can see here. You can kind of see the drawing there. It's not too perfect, but you can kind of go with it. Let's see. Where do you download the brushes? Mike Oxmal says. That's what the problem. I have to transfer them to a cloud thing, and then I have to bring it back down into the iPad. It's a bit of a challenge. I gotta say, I'm not crazy about it. But if this can do what it says it can do, it's going to be all worth it. Can you create all DOOMKICKER on this setup? I really think I can, Mike. That's pretty much what I'm planning on doing. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything else but DOOMKICKER on this iPad. I need to. And that's one of the reasons why I think I'm going with Clip Studio Paint, because it's not so much iPad as it is Clip Studio Paint. If I could figure out this Photoshop thing, then I'll be in good shape. Unfortunately, Photoshop is still not available yet. And if it works well, then I'll be happy to make an adjustment for it. But for now, I think I have as much invested in my brushes for Clip Studio Paint as I do for Photoshop. So what I'm hoping to do is have both as a way to go back and forth. And besides that, man, I've seen people do everything that they're doing on this iPad. I'm really impressed with it. That was the whole reason why I got it. I wanted it to be mobile. It has a better battery life. I could take it with me. I can charge it in any way I can. I saw a little thing that Apple was trying to do. They have me charging it with a special proprietary Apple charger. Man, it's just like every other Thunderbolt or USB-C charger. So whatever. I moved on to that. I'm doing good with this. I'm at 70% right now, so I'm moving along. All right, so what I did here, just so you can kind of see, this was the original inking I did. And Mike Miller would be proud of this one. I basically used the mapping pen, the Maru pen, here in Clip Studio Paint, and I think it came out great. So this was one style using that nib pen. Again, I was just playing around with it, trying to get my I don't know, what would you call it, my sea legs or whatever you want to call that. Let's see. Had to download some brushes for Procreate, but once I got them, yeah, E Ortiz. And I'll tell you what else. I want to take another longer look at Procreate. I have a good friend. He was like, man, I don't agree with you, but because I was giving just my basic first impression review when I first got the iPad. I think though. Again, Procreate's not available, and I'm afraid that the look of the ink, the brushes, may not be as consistent across the board. So that's kind of where I'm a little iffy on it. I don't think that it's a bad thing. I just think I'm going to get what's the word I'm looking for? A consistent look between the application, because the application for CSP here on iPad is a full version, just like it is for my desktop iMac. Anyway, so this is pretty cool. Again, this I have a Mobile Studio Pro. It worked good, but this works great. This I can't say anything else to it, But anyway, so I did that with that brush, and then I used the G-Nib brush. I'll show you that here, and it's a little different. It's a little more gummy, and I like this one too. This reminds me a little bit of like a Pepe Larraz or Stuart Eminem a little bit. It's a little bit of a gummy look, but it's a nice look. So it's a different style, certainly a different style, right? I can superimpose this one here. That's one look. Actually, the two of them combined makes for an interesting look. But I'm not going to ink this thing twice just for that. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of ridiculous. So I'm excited about that. All right, so that was this one. And then the final one I'm going to show you is a character that I'm planning to use in the future. I guess I can show you what it looks like. We've been doing all this designing of characters all on the internet here, for crying out loud. God forbid somebody takes my stuff. I'm going to be mad. But you know that I put it here first, sucker. All right, anyway. I'm going to show you this guy. I'm really happy about this guy here. He only looks a certain way, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he is. I'm not going to tell you who he is, but for now, I think I spit on this. Oops. Look at the inks on that. This is pretty much DOOMKICKER level as far as I'm concerned. I'm happy with the G-Nib. I think that's the way I'm going to go. Look at that face. That thing looks dope. That looks dope. Jalapeno Milk says, what's your page setup for this piece? DPI and size. Right now I'm working in a 10x15 space, and I'm working at 300 DPI. But I want to build a template where it has the 10x15 live area and then the 11x17 extra area. But we'll get into that more as we move along. Peter Sharon says, we got your back, Elliot. yeah. So I don't know. I'm really happy with this one. I'm really happy with this. So this is just a cool dude with a cool hat and a cool setup. He's got a cool story. Can't wait to share it with you guys. But for right now, stays close to my heart, baby. Stays close to my heart. Know what I'm saying? Not me. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just, I do have thumbnails to work on. So I'm literally starting my first one here. I'm going to start with my first one here. I'm going to call this one Comic 4. This is, again, a 10x15 area. I wish I had done a special template for this. Can I do something here? I don't think I can. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. This is just a thumbnail anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and let's just go ahead and pick a brush. I'm going to go with real pencil, I think. I'm just going to turn this a little bit so I can work at an angle. All right. So first page. I'm just going to kind of simulate the 10x15 area. This is kind of how I do it. You guys have seen me do this before. As you can see, this is a comfortable grip for my hand. This thing feels comfortable. It's a little bit uncomfortable because it's so big, but if I move my pencil down, I can move this up a little bit, a little higher on the pencil, and I can just hold it like this. As long as I'm not grabbing. If it was all the way the same width out here all the way across, it'd be weird. But because it does taper, I can get into just at least a little bit of a, see that? And then this just gives me room. This actually is a double tap thing. I can toggle between erasing and my pencil. Isn't that cool? I love this thing. What's the thing called that you wrapped around your pencil? This is called a Soba grip. Soba grip. Let's see. What's it talk? What's it say? Comfortable and functional with iPad Pro magnetic charging. That's right. When this is not in the case, this still allows it to sit onto the iPad because it has that groove. That groove right here. Yeah, that fits right in there. Dark Admiral March Hair. Hi, how you doing? What's going on? It says here, clearance for double tap feature on the 2nd generation Apple Pencil. There you go. Easy on, easy off. Pretty much I can slide it back on and off. No big deal. It's pretty cool. It's a good little tool. You can go to Soba1, SOBA1.com. I don't know if you can see that or not. Soba1.com. and check it out. Tell me what you think. All right, so a couple of ideas here. So at the beginning of the story, again, I don't have specific panel descriptions. I just have description of the overall story. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna sketch over here ideas for what I think those panels might look like. So it says here, let's see, Hank, 40, he's age 40, is an overweight, washed up guy. We see him getting into a security guard shirt. He wears a t-shirt underneath. He buttons the front. He sits at a dinette table with fork, knife, and spoon, cup, coffee to stay up all night. So, okay, what I'm thinking of here, I'm thinking of doing, oops, gotta make sure I got the black. Somehow I managed to get something else there and I can't figure that out yet. So I'm thinking of maybe him in a mirror. So maybe the panel is more like this. Right? Maybe you see the side of his head here. Maybe you see like that, and then you see the mirror here. Right? And maybe you see his reflection in here. And you can get, now maybe we see a little bit of his like sad face, you know, his disappointment in himself or something like that. So oops. So I'm gonna go ahead and just darken this in a bit. I did purchase a special screen cover, so it has a little bit of a grit to it, and I like that. I like that a lot. And so here we're gonna see him for the first time. This would be the first appearance. Well, sort of. And it might be too close. Maybe I need to make him smaller so that you see him. And I'm going this angle right now. All right, let's see. He's messing with the buttons on his shirt. All right. It says watch some guy, see him getting into security guard shirt he wears. So he's got the fat neck. There we go. Let's see. Justin Ward says, how are you digging the iPad thus far? I love it. I love it. Tucker House says, welcome to those joining us from Mike Miller's stream. Welcome. Remember to hit that like button. Much appreciated. Slick Rick says, Jerkmonger, did I hear you say in one of your last streams that you've got arthritis? Does that affect your drawing? I'd imagine it hurt. That's why I need some sort of grip on my pencil, because it hurts when I'm tight up on a pencil like this. I also have to draw a little softer. You know, that's another way to do it. I can get away with it for the most part, but sometimes it does hurt when I draw. It's not the rheumatoid one, not the one where my hand's gonna get all crooked. It's the just general arthritis and inflammation. That's all it really is. So this is the mirror reflection of his reflection. Maybe he's working on his shirt here, right? I like this idea. It might be a little tight. There's no language in this though. There's no text so far. But you're gonna get a good sense of him here. A little bit of his melancholy, you know, overall disposition. I always kind of see Hank a bit like a bit, I don't know how we say it, a bit like David Harbour on Stranger Things is a good example of what I think Doomkicker is, but he's a little more pleasant. Well, I think Hank is a little more pleasant. Okay, so that's essentially my idea for that. All right, so it says he sits up at a dinette. So I want to show a very mundane interpretation of this. I'm probably going to do a medium shot. It's probably going to be across like that. That's what I want to do. It kind of depends on where this lands. So like I didn't establish where we are. So I'll probably add an establishing shot. There'll probably be, we're going to see this house often, and from this angle probably. you know, there's his car. Maybe this is the first time you see his car. So this will be supposed to be it's supposed to be night, so there'll be a moon. Maybe there's some woods behind this property. I've seen this in my head 1,000 times, so I feel good about it. Justin Ward says, I'm really liking your square Superman jaw you get to rock on Hank. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Art with Amar. Amar says, what up, Jerkmonger and everyone else? Word. All right, so this will probably be your basic, you know, I'm gonna have the car. So if I can, depending on how big this goes, this panel will line up next to it. Something like that. So pretty much this will be covered. This will be this will be 2 panels. And then this shot right here. In the shot here, he sits at a dining table with fork, knife, and spoon, cut up cup of coffee to stay up all night. He looks frustrated. His dog Pepper is a mutt, sitting and staring, begging for a scrap of food. Hank's attention goes, all right, so I'm going to draw that. That's going to take up the middle. 1, 2, 3. So there's going to be about 4 or 5 panels in this first page. Fly Fox says, am I right in thinking that the Mike Miller variant cover won't be signed by you? No, it won't be. It will not be signed by me. But I go to a lot more conventions than some of these guys do. So you might see me at a convention if you are. I'll be at New York Comic Con this year. I'm not sure when he's going to release that though. But I'll be at some conventions next year too. So I'll be a little more accessible than some of these guys will be for that sort of thing. If you're interested in a signature, and I won't charge for signatures. I don't charge for signatures. Okay. All right. Oh, Jim Riley. And by the way, don't forget tonight. Oh, tonight at 9 o'clock, I'll be over. In fact, I'm going to wrap this up in about 15 minutes because I want to just go hang out, get ready for my paranormal show tonight. Jim O'Reilly sharing the symbols, the icons, the avatars of the Society of the Red Circle, the secret Society of the Red Circle, and you get to only be part of that if you go check out our show. Let's see. Looks like you are thumbnailing on your story. I am, Amar. I am. Did I show you my guy though? Did I show you my dude? What did you guys think about this? You guys didn't even comment on it. I don't know what to say. Both the covers are so good looking. I don't know what to pick. Well, you'll definitely get Mike's signature if that's what you care about. But you'll have to run into me at a show to get mine. Or you can ship it to me and I'll ship it back to you. Well, you got to pay for shipping. I'll send it back to you if you want. Let's see. Both the covers. Okay. Dark Admiral March Harris says, Jerkmonger, hopefully you'll appear at Heroes Con someday. I'm thinking about next year. That's what I'm thinking as far as getting to another show. As far as North Carolina is concerned, I have a sister that lives out there now, so I might check it out. Oh, paranormals. Oh. Slick Rick says, nice. Got that torpedo look. Oh, yeah, torpedo. That's a good one. Yeah. Anyway, it's okay. You don't have to like it. I wasn't fishing for compliments. I like it, so I'll be working with that. All right, so back to this. Let me get my finger over here. So far, that's the idea. All right, so now the next section, Hank's attention goes to a framed picture on the wall. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this panel in one shot, one image, I think. So I'm going to have him over here, and there's going to be a photo on the wall that he's looking at. I'm going to have his hand underneath his chin, like he's like, he's doing one of these things, like, oh man, what's going on? Whatever. I'm a loser. I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? So this panel here, this is 1, 2, 3. So there'll be 4 panels altogether. Panel 3 is going to be him at the table. that I've already drawn this before. Well, I haven't drawn this exactly. I've drawn something like it. Cosmetic says, I do like it. Have my hands full of it, so now it's free to type. No worries, Cosmetic. No worries. Don't worry about that. I was just goofing around. I like long jackets, like they look good in comics. Right on. Jim Riley says 34 watching, but only 18 likes. Let's go, people. Like that smash button. Like that smash button. Jennifer gave me a pair. Oh, I get it. Pair O and then normal. Is that what the normal is? That's a clever way to do it, Jennifer. I like that. What model of iPad is this? This is Gen 3. This is a brand new one. It has a manga 90s feel to it. Looking good. Does it? Interesting. Done did it, says Space Chucker from Mars. Word. Jeremiah gives me the oh. What's up, Jeremiah? You keep changing your name, man. What's going on? I'm getting nervous. All right, so this is going to be the table. So this is going to be... Maybe this table's like this. It's going to be a very mundane, boring shot. Side view. He's going to be here with his cup of coffee. He's going to have his hand underneath his chin. He's resting his head on his hand, his palm, his right palm. For me, all my guys they're all righties. Sorry lefties. All right, so he's got the table. Maybe it's, I think I've already drawn this somewhere else after we revisit that. That was a nice God Sword, Jerkmonger. Ever Todd says, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I was messing with Mike, says Jeremiah. Yeah, I didn't win. I didn't even get close to winning, but, you know, what it is. Michael Smith, my brother. Oh, I do declare. Yeah, let me know you likes that grip. I got arthritis too. Word, man. I like it. It's a little weird. You gotta hold it. I gotta hold it like this. I hold it. I cradle the bottom of it because it comes down like a little torpedo. I cradle this part of it here, and then I rest my finger in the groove. So if I have to double tap, I can double tap this way, or I can double tap like this. See that? See the little switchy? Switchy. Oh, I love it. Justin Ward says, how conscious are you about keeping your hands manicured and non-dirty Doug, knowing that the front and center for hundreds of every day? I am not that conscious, Justin, because I am always anxious and I'm always biting my nails. So if you guys don't like it, just look away. Just look away. Epic Trilogy says, I've been meaning to catch a paranormal show. Where can I catch it and when? Thank you. It's a fun show. We're not taking anything very seriously at all. It's over on Brian Shearer's channel. If someone can just put that, one of my mods could put that into the deal, that'd be awesome. Will there be prints of whatever, Todd? My version? I didn't know. I wasn't planning on that. Mike Smith says, it's like a big old design marker, so I like it. Yeah, it is. But it's very large. It's designed for tattoo artists. It's supposed to like feel like you're holding the machine, the tattoo machine, which is nice. So I just adjust the way I hold it, and it fits like a Wacom, almost like a Wacom. Anyway, so yeah, so this is where the thing is. Maybe the dog is here. Maybe this is actually a wider shot. Maybe it's a little taller. Maybe it's a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I was a bib as a baller. So maybe it's like this and the dog's here. This would be Pepper. Looks like my dog right now in my head. Come on, Pepper. Maybe this is a little bit longer here so you can kind of see Pepper on the floor. You can kind of see his feet on the floor. The chair. Just a good old-fashioned chair. Maybe the table is further out. So we put the legs on the table a little further out as well. Yeah, works pretty good. Dark Admiral says it's the best show, but Kurihige says it's not serious. Did the Men in Black get you? Shh. 8 Central. It is 8 Central. It is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when I plan on doing stuff. And yeah, I've been trying to call you, Mike. You know, what's up? I think there's a window here. There's a window in the and it's like a kitchen dinette thing. They don't have it's a very country thing. And here's that picture that we're going to be looking at. And and erase this stuff here. And we're going to put another chair here. Like I said, it's a very boring shot. It's supposed to be. I want to show that he's boring. His life is boring. He's not feeling great. Whatever. Blah blah blah. How's Doomkicker coming along? Says Jim O'Reilly. Well, I'm working on thumbnails right here. These are me working on the thumbnails. Right. What time is it now? 38. I got a few more minutes. Mike Smith, I know I'm gonna hit you back, but you always on the YouTube. I'm not always on the YouTube. I'll be on the YouTube tonight at 9, but not always. I call you when I'm not. Gosh. All right, so I'm playing with you, man. I mean, not really. I mean, I'm not always on YouTube, but still. In fact, I'm getting a lot of flack from people. Yo, where you at? Where you at, man? Where you at? Like, I'm at home working. What y'all think? What y'all think? So he's there, and then the next panel is him. Like I said. I'm going to give some attention to that photo on the wall. There's the window. Here's him. And I'm doing this really loose and fast. And he's got his face cradling, his hand cradling his face. No eyebrows sticking up. So thumbnails are supposed to be just for you, just in the language that you get. You know, as long as you remember what you drew, do whatever you will. But maybe this panel is wider still, so I may have to do a different thing with the way I arrange those panels. So like this panel might be taller, this one might be skinnier. So this might be what it needs to be here. That cool pork chop. All right. Justin Moore says, do you play with calligraphic tips or chisel edge brushes when thumbnailing, or just keep it simple? Just keep it simple, man. I'm not trying to reinvent anything here. I'm trying to get the work done. Watching you and Gary S work live. Oh, very good. Okay, so there's that. All right, so now I'll select this. We're gonna go ahead and edit. We're gonna cut, and then I'm going to edit, paste. That'll go hopefully in a separate. Yes, perfect. All right. Let's see, let's go ahead and transform this. This will go here. Let's select. This is not as exciting. It's not as sexy an situation for you guys. I'm sure you're probably like, oh my gosh, he's killing me. Oh, there's no object. Okay, gotta go back into that layer. Well, what I gotta do is this. I'm gonna merge those two layers, and then I'm gonna go here, and then I'm going to select the transform tool, bring it here. I'm going to enlarge it like this. See, this is my establishing shot. Okay. All right. No, I didn't want to shift it. All right. Boom. Wait, hit OK down here. All right. Deselect. Now I'm going to select this panel. But this is going to show me what I need. Okay, at least part of it. And this will also be determine most of my shot here anyway. Maybe it needs to be longer. I think I need more of him on the side. So I'm trying to tell a lot of story in this one panel here. Hit OK. So I'm going to select this piece. We're going to transform and roll out. Okay. All right, and then get this cooking. This is the only thing about Clip Studio is I don't you can't manipulate this like in the free transform scenario. I'll figure it out though. I'm sure there's a way to do it. All right, so that's basically my page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, he's here, he's going to have black pants. Oops. He's going to have black pants here. There's a thing on his shoulder. There's black. Why am I calling out the black? Because I'm going to use black. I always use black in my work to kind of show, to lead the eye around the artwork, the page. Jim O'Reilly says, I always over detail my thumbnails, then I wonder why it takes me so long. Well, that's probably why. Kuro, I'm gonna call you Kuro. It's always interesting to see the creative process. It's not boring at all. Oh well, I know I'm getting like I'm boring myself. I'm boring myself. All right, let's see. Michael Beacon says I don't use something fancy enough to have a screen. I do my coloring on a plastic slab, and I walk to work in the snow uphill both ways. You know, Michael, that's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oops. That's another thing I like. The little double tap with, or just a single tap with 2 fingers is undo. I love that. I love that. Anywho. All right, let's get this thing going here. I'm going to go ahead and, again, I'm still learning about these programs, so I don't know where the oh no. Here we go. Cut, paste. All right. All right, let's deselect that. All right, so I'm going to go into my layers and I'm going to turn off that first one here, and I'm just going to hit the transform tool here. I keep reaching for my keyboard because I expect to use quick keys. That's the only other downside to this is I need to learn about that as well. So a 10 by 15 area is your actual live area, and it's not even as big as this, but I tend to work this way as much as I can. So first I try to fill up the image area with the art, right? It kind of makes sense, right? Makes sense-ish. All right, and instead of trying to make it match perfect, all I'm doing here is just giving myself the space. Kind of makes sense. Uh-oh, I hit something. Makes sense-ish. I hit volume. How did I do that? Comics Bear says you can get a Bluetooth keyboard for your shortcuts. I don't know how that works with this, and I have a Bluetooth keyboard for my iMac. I wonder if that'll work yet. I haven't tried it out. Michael Beacon says, okay, yeah, I need to get something fancier for my art and one of those newfangled automobiles. Paranormals, I'll see everyone over at Paranormals. Take your time. What's taking so long? You're right. I gotta get going. You're right. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit OK for this. Oh yeah, it's gotta think now. It's gotta think. Sure. Yeah. All right. So Helping Your Milk says, can you make this kind of a show, a regular series on your channel? This is an awesome resource. I will do something like that. We'll see how it goes. Amar says, you should be able to pair it like you have to pair the Apple Pen. Okay. Cosmetic throws up the O's. Pair O normals. 9 p.m. That's in 15 minutes over on Brian Shearer's channel. We'll be on there. I think you guys are going to be really excited about today's WTF section. So I hope you like it. I love it already, if you know what I mean. So be there or be not, round. Like that. All right, kids. Thanks for checking this out. This is the first, my first installment in my process in the production of the book. I'm excited to hang out with you guys. Let's do some more of this later. I will chat with you all very, very soon, as you guys know. Y'all be good now. You hear? Bye. Hey, looking for a commission? Maybe as a gift or for your own personal collection? Email thelabcomics@gmail.com for pricing and availability. Thanks. And don't forget to check out bigbridgedesigns.com for more of your Jerkmonger cool fun stuff, like pins, prints, and stickers of all your favorite black and reds, mini mongers, and much, much more. That's bigbridgedesigns.com. See the link in the description below. Thanks. Hey guys, don't forget to check out DOOMKICKER on INDIEGOGO now for a limited time, with exciting perks like exclusive prints and a special Mike S. Miller cover. Back now only on INDIEGOGO.